So we bought a house yesterday. We got the keys Friday the 14th of June, and I'm going to do a bit of an empty house tour with you, so that's why it'll be a bit echoey if the audio sounds a bit funny. But I'm going to go through each of the rooms and tell you all what plans we have for each room, and maybe go through a bit of the building work that we planned for the house. So I hope you all stick around and enjoy. So, as you come into the property, this is the door, this is the front doorway. Now, I don't know if we're going to replace the door or keep it and just paint it. I think I'm leaning towards just painting it, just to save a bit of extra money. I quite like the thought of having it a dark grey colour, but we'll have to see if that's going to look good or not. Obviously the wallpaper in here isn't really to our taste, so there's going to be a lot of stripping going on in the next few weeks. You come into the hall. I've locked them in the kitchen because they're so loud and they're just going to be fighting whilst I'm trying to record, so they're just staying in the dining room for now. Sorry, I said the kitchen before because that will eventually become the kitchen. Over here we've got some storage space under the stairs, which is fantastic because living in a bed sit, we don't actually have any storage space at the moment, so this is brilliant for now. And we've got the stairway here, which, aside from the carpet, I actually really love the staircase. It's really bright and airy. There's a window right at the top. It's just, I don't know, I just really like the stairway for some reason. But obviously we'll be looking to change this beautiful carpet at some point. And I'm wondering whether to keep the banisters, the newel post, I wonder whether to keep them white or to do them some kind of funky colour. But I haven't mentioned this to Darren just yet, so that might be an interesting conversation to have. Again, we've got this lovely wallpaper that's coming off in the next couple of weeks. And we also have this cupboard here. The door's a bit, you can see there, the door's not very great, so we'll probably replace that fairly soon as well. I do love this though. I think this is so sweet. It's not going to be to our taste in our home, but I might keep it. It's quite cute. Inside, it's just another storage space, which again is great, but we've actually got plans for this to become the downstairs toilet. I've always been used to having a downstairs toilet in any home that I've lived in, and it'll just add value to the property if we have another toilet in the house. So it doesn't look like a big space, but I will show you what we're going to do with it. And as I said, this room here where these lovely little puppies are. Hello puppies! Hello puppies! This room, I'll show you it shortly once I've moved the dogs, but this room here is going to be the kitchen. It's currently the 4th bedroom / dining room. I think it was just used as a second living space, but that will become the kitchen. On this side we have the living room, which is quite a nice space. It's quite big. There was another set of cabinets over here, another set of drawers, sorry, over here, which were the same as this, but Darren just wanted to see how easy it was to rip them all out. We did that yesterday, and we've just ended up with a pile of wood here for now. We need to get a skip sorted as soon as possible and clear this room. Got these lovely tiles on the floor at the moment. These carpet tiles, which I'll be ripping up. I say ripping up, they just need peeling off. And I'll be doing that very shortly. But I've got a fireplace of sorts. I really want a proper fireplace. I would love a stove fireplace, but I don't know how expensive or inexpensive that'll be. We'll have to work out the costs and get some designs for it. But I think it'd be lovely to have a fireplace there, proper fireplace. And I want to take these arches away. I don't particularly like these arches, but they should be easy enough to come out on both sides. The windows are all, they're a bit funny. Some of them are brown, some of them are white, some of them are these really odd windows. I think when we've got the funds together, we'll look to replace the windows. And would need to see, I would prefer to get rid of this thing here and just have one big window in the living room. But again, that's cost, and whether planning permission will allow it, we'll have to see about that. But it's a nice space, this one. I do love this room. I'm excited to be spending most of my nights in here. Currently from the living room, we've got the now kitchen, which again, Darren's ripped some of the cupboards out. You can give it a start. He's moved the current oven as well from where it was. I think he really just wanted to see how easy it was to rip out all this stuff. But I think this is what we're going to be doing today, is going to rip out some more of the stuff and kind of turn it into a really blank canvas. But the idea we have for this room, so this room is going to be the dining room. So next door, which is currently the dining room behind this wall here, that's going to be the kitchen, and we're going to knock through this wall to make an open plan kitchen and dining room. So the kitchen's not going to be here anymore, it's going to be the dining room. And Darren's reason for that was these windows here, we'll be able to turn them into French doors, and it would be more reasonable to put the French doors in the dining room than it would be to put them in the kitchen. But I mean, it's a decent size space at the moment anyway. There was another cabinet space in this bit here, but again he's ripped them out. He's moved them quite quick actually, and it means it's just given a little bit more space so we can get an idea of the space that we're going to be working with. But this is the one I'm really excited for, to knock through this wall and start turning this into a proper open plan kitchen diner. Off the current kitchen, we've got this little door here, which takes it into, I'd say, a bit of a utility space. It's got a back door there, but we're not sure if we're going to block that door off once we get the French doors. It's probably best to keep it for the time being anyway, because it's actually a good space to bring the dogs in if it's wet, and they can just, they can dry themselves here. But I think I would love for this little space here to be the utility space. So halfway washing machine in this section. If we can afford it, we'll get a tumble dryer and we can put it above, and then there's still plenty of space to store any laundry products, that kind of stuff. So that's the plan with this little room. I would absolutely love one of those old-fashioned dryers which you pull down with the rope. I forgot what they're called, but I would absolutely love one of those in this room. I think it'd be really sweet. But again, plenty of time to think about all that kind of stuff. This will be gone, I think. I'm not sure what this serves, but it'll be gone. I wonder how long it'll take for one of them to realise that there's a gap there for them to crawl through. I've just put them in there for now so I can show you the kitchen. Oh, he's gonna do it! So, as I said, this here is going to be the new kitchen. It's currently the living space, the second living space. On the property report, this is the 4th bedroom / dining room. I think it was dining room. But it's now going to become the kitchen. We've already got some plans for the kitchen. We've already had some drawings made up, and we're just looking to see if we can get an affordable kitchen unit set to put in here. I'm going to work on these today. I think they're easy enough to come out, these things here, but I'm going to work on these today whilst Darren's just busy doing a job. It's got this little nook here, another little storage space, which is brilliant. But as I was saying before, the current cupboard, which is behind this wall here, we're going to turn that into the downstairs toilet, but we're going to extend into this bit as well, so the whole of this space here is going to be the downstairs toilet, which I think best use of space really. There's nothing you can really do with that other than turn it into another cupboard, but I don't think it's anything we really need, especially when a downstairs toilet's going to add a bit of value to the property if we come to sell it at a later point. All this is going. There's a lot of just spare bits in here. It's nothing that we brought in. It's all stuff that we're going to get rid of. It's just that the previous owner couldn't take it with them. And you come out of the current dining room back into the hallway. Oh, I should really mention, all this stuff here is chipboard. So we need to try and understand how easy to get rid of the chipboard, because I think it's a bit of a pain. But I mean, I'm excited to do it all, so I say I'm excited now, but we'll soon see when we get started. So this is the bottom floor, and I'll take you upstairs to the second floor. And here we'll have the landing. So as I said about the stairs before, I really do like the stairs. It gets a lot of light in, and actually the landing gets a lot of light in as well, which I just think is really nice. I just love a lot of light in a property. It's got 2 windows here, and this is what I mean about the windows. They're just odd, like they're not all the same, they're different. I mean, this doesn't open properly, it just kind of swings out. I don't know, but we are looking to replace all the windows at some point. We've got this little space here, which seems like a bit of wasted space. For the time being, I'll probably just put a plant and a little table there for now, but we need to have a look at the plans, because there might be the potential to put another staircase here, because we actually do have a loft which can be kitted out. So we need to see if it's possible to put another set of stairs here, whether it needs to go around and up, which might not be possible because the roof starts to slope there, or whether I don't know. We'll have a think about it. I'm excited to see if it is possible. If not, we can just put one of those pulley stairs from the loft there. Again, we've got more of these tiles. We've got a bit of floorboard work under here, but we're not going to be keeping the floorboards, or we're not going to be exposing the floorboards. They're not very nice anyway. We're just going to get some proper carpet for upstairs. Downstairs, I forgot to say, we're going to be putting the floorboards all the way through the downstairs, apart from the downstairs toilet, which we're going to tile. But we're going to get some floorboards for the whole of the downstairs. Upstairs, we're just going to carpet, maybe the same carpet throughout the whole of the upstairs. Haven't decided yet. It's all stuff that I can't wait to think about. But as you come up the top of the stairs, we have this room here, which is going to be the spare room. So this room we're going to use for if anyone stops over. If my parents come to visit from Newcastle, then they can stay in this room. They were good enough to leave this bed. This bed's lovely, this bed frame. It's not really to my aesthetic, but it'll do for now, especially considering how expensive bed frames can be. We're quite lucky to have been able to keep that. It's an alright size room. It's not massive, but we'll be able to work with it. This here is where the fireplace is, so we can't knock through that, unfortunately, because we are going to try and keep the fireplace. It just means that we've got a bit of awkward space here, unless we decide to knock through this cupboard. I mean, it's good to have this cupboard. It serves a purpose, so we'll probably keep it. But we're not sure just yet. We'll have to have a think about that. Out of this room, back into the landing, and this wall here actually had some bookshelves, which is what all this wood is here. Darren again ripped through all that. Hopefully I'll have some footage of it beforehand. But we just wanted to see how wide the landing could be without the bookcase. And it has actually made a difference. It's unbelievable, just from removing them, how big the space feels now. So that's brilliant. We've got another cupboard here. The light bounces off the door. You can see it's a bit of a rubbish door. We'll need to replace that. But this one here is another cupboard. Again, cupboard space, so thankful for. And we'll keep this for now. This is going to be great for storage at the moment. But the plan is, we've got the bathroom here. So the plan is, hopefully one day, is to close off this wall here, or bring the door to this point here, knock through this cupboard into the bathroom and turn it into a big bathroom. It's not priority, so it's not going to be one of the first things we do if we decide to do it, but that's one of the ideas we've got for this space here. So it will mean losing this cupboard, but I mean, we've got the loft upstairs. Oh, there it is. We've got the loft upstairs, which is a brilliant space for all the storage. Again, we've got more lovely wallpaper, which we're certainly not going to keep. At one time this would have been a good wallpaper for me. I would have really loved this wallpaper, but the aesthetics change and I'm quite about the minimalist, so yeah, this will be going very, very soon. As I said, we've got the bathroom on this side and it's fine, it's working great. We've got the shower. Everything's in working order, so I'm happy to keep this for now. But as I said, hopefully at some point this will all be removed and we'll knock into the cupboard, close off this little bit here, and then we'll have a much bigger space to play with in the bathroom. Out of the bathroom we have this room here, which is the room you see as you walk through the landing. Now this room at the moment, Darren, he collects frogs. He has frogs as pets. These dark frogs, these colourful little frogs. And he's got loads of tanks currently at the bed sit, which we need to bring over, and this is going to be the frog room. Not a lot more to say about this room at the moment. He's got some plans to put the frogs on this wall, so all the tanks on this wall, which he's really excited to kind of design how he wants to put the tanks. And then he wants some kind of mural on this wall. Mural? I think that's the word. Like a forest of some sort on this wall, which, you know, I think is quite a nice idea. He'll have plenty of space to have kind of a worktop because he does build his own tanks. So he'll have that space there. This cupboard here, again, it's a cupboard. We'll keep it because I think the boiler's staying in this cupboard for now. I don't know if Darren plans on moving it, but it is the boiler room for now. But yeah, an extra bit of storage which he can use for all of his frog stuff. But eventually this room will probably become the nursery. If we decide to start a family, this room will be perfect as the nursery, and if that's the case, he can then move his frogs up into the loft, or he can find some space elsewhere for them. But that's the plan for now. And then finally, this room here, this is the biggest of the bedrooms, and this is going to be our master bedroom. It's decent size. I'm excited to kind of make this our, well, no, I'm excited to make this our bedroom. I really am. I think it's going to be a nice little project. The whole house is going to be a nice project to do. I say nice, it might be an absolute nightmare to do, but I'm excited to do it nonetheless. Again, chipboard everywhere, which we're going to have to try and tackle. But other than that, it's a really sound house. It's really well built, it's quiet, you know, there's not much creaking, if any at all. Got a little cupboard here, but I mean this cupboard is tiny, so this will probably get ripped out. I'll have to see if it's going to impede on anything, but as far as I can see, it's just a wasted space really, so that can maybe come out. And again, we've got another bed which was left here. this'll go. I'll try and show you the loft. Like I say, it's a great space up here, and it will eventually become something, no doubt. I suppose it all depends on whether we can get the staircase sorted in this little bit here. But I'll show you the loft to show what space we're working with. I don't know how safe I am up here. There's actually a lot of space up here. It might not do it justice on the camera, but there's a lot of space up here. It's even got a little skylight at the moment. But if we do decide to do anything with this space, we might see if we can get some Velux windows. Turn this into a room of some sort. It might be handy to have this as the guest space. Like I say, if we decide to start a family, then this room will more than likely become the frog room. This is a gem. We didn't even know that this was here. I mean, we knew there was loft space, but we didn't realise there was going to be as much space as there was up here. It's like an extra room. It's brilliant. We'll see what we can do with it. So, that was the tour of the house in its current state. You do know you can come out of there. You're so sensible, but come on. Come on. Come on. I see you. Come on. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Come on, Dallas. What's this? Good boy. Yeah. Oh, good boy. Oakley. Oh, you might be too big for that hole, mightn't you? You might be too big for that hole. You're so excited to see me. Dallas, are you excited to see me? Hello. Okay, I'll let you out, Oakley. There we go. Hello. I hope you enjoyed this little tour, and I hope you stick around for the renovation. If you did, I hope you subscribe and leave a comment of what you'd like to see in the house. Thanks.